Hello, it's Alex Goodall here again with the second video about download and organize installers. And in this video I'm going to show a demonstration of a prototype version of a DAO installer. So here I am at my documents, and here is the installer I'm going to demonstrate. It contains the monthly downloads, in fact the January 2008 downloads from John D'Oliveira's Turbo membership site. And before I run the installer though, I want to show you my IM-Index installation that I've also got here. This is a fresh installation. There's the folder structure, there's the map itself, and if I open up the map, it is in fact a beta version of the next release of the mind map. And if you've got sharp eyes and you own the product already, you'll see that there's a repositories topic which didn't exist in the old version, and a supplier index and download info topic as well. Let me open up this one first, and we see that there's download reports and supplier index folders. These folders are currently empty, but they are used by DAO installers to store administrative information that actually we find quite useful to look at. So let me go ahead and run the installer. I'm not going to make you sit through the installation. I'll stop it in a moment, but just as it's starting off, let me just say that at the end of the installation, if this was a proper installer that I'm going to have built, the specification for that says that at the end of the installation the user is given the option to view a download report which describes exactly what files have been installed and where they've been placed. This installer doesn't do that, but we'll have a look at that download report anyway. Let me just pause it until it's finished. Okay, the installer's done now. So we obviously want to know where the files are. We've got quite a complicated folder structure here. Where on earth have my files gone? Well, that's very easy to find out. Look under supplier index, or in fact under download reports, but let's look under supplier index this time, and we see there's a new folder been created, Turbo membership. If we look in there, we see there's our download report. It's an Excel spreadsheet. You can open that up, and on the first column it lists all the files that have been installed by the installer. The first 6 files are exactly the same ones that you would currently download from John's site. They're zip files that contain all the content, but in addition we've got 10, 20, 24 individual files that come out of the zip files, and they've been stored in other places across the mind map, and we'll see exactly where in a moment. The second column tells us what's in the file, the description. The next 4 columns tell us exactly where each of the files has been placed in the mind map. We'll go through that in a minute. It's pretty easy to figure that out. The next column tells you your rights. All these products actually happen to have private label rights. The next column tells you the type of file, as an article or newsletter, whether it's a template or a keyword or a resale rights product. And then where the file comes from, which download it relates to, and if the supplier of the download wants, they can put the URL page that you downloaded the installer from. So let's go through these and look at where each of them has been stored. The first 4 files, these zip files, relate to there we go, the articles, one article zip file, 2 template zip files, and the keyword zip file. All of those relate to multiple niches, so they are placed in the repositories because we can't assign them to an individual niche, we can't assign them to a particular internet marketing topic, so they go in the repositories area, and they go in the obvious places: the articles and newsletters repository, the templates repository, or the keywords repository. If we look at the map, we can find those quickly enough. There's our repositories. Open that up. There's our articles and newsletters repository, which is a folder. Open that. There's our zip file containing our articles. There's our templates repository. There's the 2 zip files containing the templates, and they've ordered by, with the indication of where they came from. Turbo 0801 tells you that they came from the Turbo downloads for January 2008, and keywords repository gives us our keyword zip file. The next 2 zip files relate to the internet marketing business, and therefore we can store those under specific folders in the A to Z of internet marketing. So the first one is an ebook about membership sites, the second is a script about RSS feeds, and this tells us exactly which folders they're in. So we now look to the A to Z of internet marketing, and let's look at what was it? RSS feeds was one. Open up that. This is a product I can resell, so it's placed under the resell products subfolder, and there it is. That's everything relating to that product, resell rights, the website, and everything else. And we had membership site, so that's under M. Oops, open that again. Member areas and membership sites. That's a resale product. There it is, our membership sites ebook, rebrandable ebook. Close these down a bit. So that's dealt with all the zip files. If you look at the individual files, we have 10 articles, 10 files containing articles. All those articles are about internet marketing. So each of them can be assigned to a specific topic in the A to Z of internet marketing. Let's pick one of them, ClickBank. We've got an article about ClickBank, and that's been put into the ClickBank folder. See ClickBank, there it is. Open that. The article itself can be resold, so it's put in the resell products subfolder, and there it is. Next we have, and similarly for all the other articles, obviously copywriting, internet video, and so on. Next we have 10 files, folders in fact, which contain the templates for particular niches. Again, each of those relates to a particular niche. Let's pick one. Let's pick boat insurance, which is the recreation and sports niche. Now in the mind map, we're not interested in the A to Z anymore, we're interested in niches. So open up a niches, recreation and sports. There is our boat insurance web template. In fact, there's 2 others as well. There's 2 relating to golf, all put under recreation and sports. And finally, individual keywords. Again, they relate to specific niches. Let's pick one, diabetes. That relates to the health and fitness niche, which is here, and there's my keywords file for diabetes. So I hope you can see now the value of using the DAO installers. It means that you can very quickly, just by running one installer, well, first of all you download a single file, and secondly just by running the installer you can get all your content installed in exactly the right places within your IAM-index folder structure, and you get a record of what was installed for you. So if you have a favorite site from which you download a lot of content from, you might want to point the owner of that site to this video so they can see how much more helpful they could be to you by providing that content using a DAO installer. So I hope you found that interesting, and if you're interested and want to find out more, just get in touch with me via that site. Thanks for your time. Bye bye.